Good afternoon. I've wanted to make this video for quite a while. You may or may not have seen the meme videos on the internet that people joke about, taking a high calorie food, taking one small piece of it, throwing it on their food scale, and it's saying 0 grams. So you just go ahead and down it, and the joke is that because it doesn't weigh anything, there's no calories, right? Well, that got me thinking. And that's actually the exact same methods or gimmicks, as I would call it, that food producers use to make 0-calorie items. So what is a joke on the internet as far as weighing a Dorito, or in my case, these veggie straws, is actually the process to which these 0-calorie foods use in order to make them 0 calories. I have 2 examples here that I actually do use. So full disclosure, I use these products 0 calories, but I use them knowing that they are not 0-calorie foods. So on this side, we got the Pam olive oil non-stick cooking spray, 0 calories. But if you notice there, the serving size is a 1/4 of a second spray. I'm not sure it's possible to push the button and let it go in a 1/4 of a second. And that's what they're considering to be 0 calories. I used this morning, and just because I knew I was going to make this video, just to coat the bottom of the pan to make my scrambled eggs, took 3 seconds. So technically, that was 12 servings of the Pam olive oil spray, which at 12 servings is absolutely not 0 calories. Now, I'm not saying it's 150 calories, but it is not 0 calories. Same exact thing for the I can't believe it's not butter. You look at 0 calories, but there again, if you look at the serving size, 1 spray. If you've ever used this, thinking of replacing the butter that you're using, you cannot do anything with this in 1 spray. It is a purely useless amount. On a piece of bread this morning, 10 sprays to generally cover the toast. And that's generally, that's not a good cover, and who has 1? So again, not a 0-calorie food. So the joke of weighing your food to 0, eating it because it has no calories, as much as it's a joke going around social media right now, it's the actual game being played with 0-calorie foods. Not all of them, lots of them. Especially anything that's oil-based. Pam cooking spray, I can't believe it's not butter. They're oil-based. Anything you eat oil is not 0 calories in a usable serving. To be clear, I'm not saying don't use these products. I'm saying understand how you're using them. If you use one time in the morning, you use this as your 0-calorie food for the day, you spray the bottom of your pan, it's trivial. However, if you do a number of those things, if that's kind of the way you work your diet, is to find all of these other little products that are 0 calories or very, very low calories in some gimmicky way, you add all of those up, you could easily add up to 100 or more calories a day and not even know it. So again, the point of this video, be mindful of the 0-calorie foods that you eat, or just serving sizes in general. Don't look at the base number. You get this bag, this is a nice bag of chips, big bag of chips. Granted, it's only half full, like they fill bags. But if you just take this bag and you glance at it, it's not that bad. It's 150 calories for a serving. In this bag, there are 5 servings, which I don't know about you, but I'll give it 2 servings when I go down to eat some chips or something. There's 2 servings in here for a normal person that's eating chips. But this whole bag is considered 5 servings at 150 calories each. So if you eat this bag, which if you're grabbing this from Quick Trip and going on a road trip, you're gonna eat this whole bag, without a doubt, is 750 calories. That's over a third of what the government considers at 2,000 calories, a daily allowance of calories. So be mindful of both serving sizes in general, but specifically right now for the point of this video, in your 0-calorie foods. If you have any questions about this stuff, especially when it comes around nutrition and food labeling and the advertisements and the gimmicks that are being used, please reach out and ask. If you have some good examples of you've realized that, wow, this is not as good as I think because it's a quarter of a second spray, which is useless, let me know. These are kinds of things I like to look up. If you have questions, ask. I'm here. We'd love to help. Have a good day and watch for those 0 calories.